Hey everybody, it's Marissa. Thanks for coming back to see me. This is week 130. Here to give you an update of how I'm doing on my journey. Yesterday marked a very big day in my weight loss journey. I celebrated 2.5 years post-op from gastric bypass surgery. I had my surgery on September 13th, 2010. It's been amazing. I'm just back to do some reflecting, some checking in, saying welcome to people that are new to the community, people who have followed my journey, my new subscribers, everybody that supports me. Thank you. The past 2.5 years have been amazing. I've made it another 6 months. You know, I did a 2-year check-in a while back, and I have to tell you that time from October to now flew by so quickly. It's kind of crazy to, you know, sit back and think, you know, where did that time go? But here I am. My next big check-in will be, you know, for my 3-year, you know, post-op, and that's in September. That's actually a week after my wedding. It's crazy. I'm still trying to wrap my head around things, wrap my head around, you know, the turbulence of life. You know, life just hands you different things, and you never know what path you're going to go on and what's in store for you. When I started this journey, I had no idea what an awesome experience it would be. 2.5 years ago, I decided to take my life back. I decided to reclaim what's mine, and I did it. Yeah, I was tired of living the way I was living. I was unhappy. I was unhealthy. Just really disillusioned, feeling overwhelmed by my weight. I would say the last 6 months or so before I had surgery were probably the most depressing, because I had just become, you know, overwhelmed by it all. I knew I desperately, you know, had to take measures to get my life back in order. For me, in order to be successful that way, I had to do something major, and that answer for me was to have surgery. The surgery has worked wonders, but it's only worked as it's supposed to. It's just a tool, you know. From day one, you know, you are on that journey, you're on that new life, you're making those adjustments, you're learning how to have a different kind of relationship with food. Everything starts, you know, right after you make that commitment, and it took a while for me to get there. I'm still learning, you know. I've learned how to have a better relationship with food, and how you can eat things and you don't have to splurge or feel badly, or there has to be a balance. And I'm really happy to say that at 2.5 years out, I think I've finally reached the point where I found that balance, because I'm basically at maintenance now. I never really hit my goal weight. I shouldn't say I never really did. I'm still working at it. I have not, you know, stopped that goal. I want to backpedal there. No, this journey is definitely not over. I would still like to get there, but where I am now, I pretty much do maintain, and I just go about my business and kind of just use the new eating habits and lifestyle changes, you know, to the best of my ability, and it seems to be working for me. So I'm really, you know, not really terribly upset the way things are going. I'm quite happy. I have had a rough couple weeks. I haven't been exercising as much, but my eating has been better than it's been in months. I feel like right after I had my 2-year follow-up, I feel like I did get off the track a little bit. I think I did a little bit too much of a celebration, and I was celebrating with food, which is not good, because my 2-year was in October, and that's where it all starts. You know, October is my birthday, then you go to Thanksgiving, you know, Christmas, and it's just kind of hard to grab your footing, to find your footing. But you know, I got it together, and I'm feeling much better. But it's always a journey. It's always resetting. It's always reevaluating. It's always restarting. You have to think about why you did this. You know, what are you doing? And that's what it is. And I know it'll be like that for the rest of my life. It's never, you know, I can never go back to the way I was, essentially. And I have no desire to. But anyway, I just want to thank everybody for supporting me, yeah, I am so grateful to this community. I wish I had more to say, but at this point, I'm really content with leaving it there. I'm going to show you guys a couple pictures. This is me right out of surgery the next day. I'm with my niece, I'm with my mom. They're not the most flattering pictures for anybody, but but this is me, you know, this is me fresh out of surgery, so take a look at those. Okay, and in those pictures, you know, I am smiling. You know, I'm excited about the possibilities. I'm excited about the new life. You know, I was excited about just getting to press that restart button, you know, to get a new chance and to really be the person that I wanted to be. You know, I wasn't put on earth and I was not destined to live that way. And I felt like, you know, I really wasn't truly being my whole self, you know, when I was still battling my weights when it was at its highest and before I really just got a grip on things. So looking back on those pictures, it seems like it was another lifetime, and it kind of in a way was, because I turned the page when I had the surgery. You know, life just keeps, you know, throwing things at me, and I'm happy that I've been able to handle them all. And definitely it's been a lot easier because I've had my health improve so dramatically. So if you're thinking about surgery, I'd say definitely look into it. It's definitely something that you have to really be sure you want to do. It's not something that you just kind of, you can't half commit to this. You know, you have to be all or nothing. You have to be in it completely, because it does get hard. I think the easiest part was probably losing the weight. I think the hardest part has been the mental, you know, the mental part, you know, just learning to be a new person, essentially. You know, people look at you differently, people treat you differently, it's just, it's, you know, before, when you're so overweight, you know, people don't look at you, you know, or you're looked at because you're just like, so, they just stare, you know, for different reasons. People are idiots. And but now it's like you deal with different kind of attention, and you know, trying to get your head wrapped around that kind of thing is just still really kind of different. Definitely still a challenge, but you know, it comes with time, and it is what it is. You know, you really can't help some things, but yeah. So I guess when I can reflect on who I was, you know, as a larger person, you know, I definitely felt isolated, and that was my comfort, you know. But I think since losing weight, I feel a lot more confident. I just seem to feel like I have a bigger voice now. The body got smaller, the voice got bigger, and that's okay. So I think it is anyway. But thank you for watching. I'll leave it at that, and I will check in with you all very soon. I'm not sure if I'll do one next week. I've been trying to keep up with these. Like I said, it's part of what keeps me on track. It's part of my therapy. It's what has really sustained me for this 2.5 years, which is crazy. So thank you for watching, and I will talk to you all very soon. Take care. Bye.